Baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
So now here is Yandy Diaz. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Austin Meadows. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next up, Brandon Lau. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him. And he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So now into the box is Danny Mendick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Hit pretty well out
お
toward
っ
right
と
center field. Phillips is
これ
going
は伸
back.
びる伸び
But he
る
won't have
と
a play. This is down and into the gap. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Next batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that
Wow.
there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road with them.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2
ああボー
swinging.
ルか
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. And a good single
Ah.
gets him swinging for the first down.
ええ
Now at the plate is Leury Garcia. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Clearly staying away from hitting this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A ball
Yeah.
and 2 strikes.
You could tell
I
by the
want-
hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses
Oh.
ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1.
Wow.
Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
ああ
And this one's in the dirt.
危ね
Throw over to third
よ
here.
いしょ
Low throw and he
ポロリ
can't
ポロリ
handle the short
ダブル
hop.
ポ
So
ロリ
now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead, he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He got it, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 16 RBIs. Ground
아,
toward
자,
third.
못된,
He's
못된,
right
못된.
there. Throw on
아,
the first, and the
자,
White Sox come up with
많이
nothing
나왔다.
as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now into the box, Willie Adames, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And now the first pitch.
おー、あれをストライクは助かるな。
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard
Ah.
to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit.
あーっと、
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s.
チェジマ、
6
チェ
home
ジマ。
runs and 19 driven in. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
おっ
Popped him
と
up. Madrigal has a play. He's got it one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
よいしょ。
Is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Francisco Mejia, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way.
や
Now
って
a
もうた。
stoppage here as a balk has
ボー
been
ク、ボー
called,
ク、
and
ボ
that
ーク。
could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
これはやらかしたな。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
おっ
This is hit high in
と。
the air out toward left center.
耐え
Left
た、
fielder
耐え
is
た。
on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Jimenez on at first. Nobody out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count now, 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
And now in the box, Adam Eaton. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Just the second inning, but already 37
ブリブリ
pitches to
メ
this
ジャー
point.
ブリブリメジャー
Sliced
あー
around,
抜ける
and that's through into left, a base hit.
さすがにホームは無理
And they'll quickly get it in here to
ノ
hold
ーアウ
that
ト
runner
満
at
塁
third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to
ノ
eliminate
ーアウ
the
ト
noise
満
there.
塁
Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score.
あーチャー
Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
からのトリプルブリブリプレーあーチャー当たらんな
Hey, that's the kind of
あ
swing
の
you'd
ス
like
ラ
to
イ
see
ダ
a
ー
guy
投
take
げられ
bases
た当
loaded.
たらん
He's going for the downs.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
Ah.
This one out towards second.
ダブル
The
プレ
second
イ
for one. Back to first.
の
So
間
they
に
get
1
the double
点
play,
入
but
る
the run does come in to score.
最低1点
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
1人逃亡1点入ったいうことですか
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
あーチャ
Find
ー
its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go
あー、
free
振って
and
も
easy.
た。
Ani bailed
フ
him
ァー
out
ボー
with
ル
a
やったん
swing.
や。
3-2 now.
あーっと、ボール、ボール、ボール。
Did he hold up
あ
in
ーちゃー、
time?
スイン
A
グ
look
取られた。
down, and no, he went around. It's
出
strike
塁と
three.
いう
Gotta
倒
love
木
a
か
knife
ら
at the
脱
ballpark.
獄。
These fans certainly
あ
are.
ちゃ
Back
ー、
with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
止まらんかったですな。懐かしのワトニーさん。アウト。アメフトに移動したワトニーさん。今違うレポーターやってますからね。若手レポーターやってんちゃうんすか。
Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got
ア
great
ップ
body
ルに
language
移
on
動
the
した
mound.
ワト
He's
ニー
got
さん。
fastball
アッ
command
プ
and
ル。
a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
iPhone も今予約やってるらしいですね。
Into the corner and slicing
めっちゃ
foul.
高いですけど。まあ買う人は買ってるみたいですけどね。
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
iPhone 14でしたっけ。
Joey Wendell digs in now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Now the first pitch.
高すぎですよね。
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Apple TV とかやるんでメジャーやってる。そうなんすか。よっしゃ。
Over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. High pop up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third.
さ
Let's
あ、
check in with
ワ
Heidi
トニー
Watney.
さん。
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
なんか今変なニュース流れてきた。
Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Luis Robert.
なんかバビロンズホールがどうのって書いてたんですけど。何のニュースや。
He's set. Here it comes.
あまりの人気のなさでサービス終了ですか。バビロンズホールって完全オンラインのあれでしたよね。携帯使わんな。チャイナ製なんすか。めちゃくちゃ使いやすいとか言ってるけど、めっちゃ丈夫や言ってますね。アンドロイドすぐ壊れるし、使い勝手悪いとか言ってる人いますけど、人によるんですかね。なんやかんややっぱ iPhone が一番やとか言ってね。あちゃさっきなんか出てきてたんですけど、何やったんや。バビロンズホールがどうのこうのいて、気のせいか。 なんかで今出とったんですけどね。ああ、しゃ。バビロンズホール。バビロン。あーちゃー。バビロンズホール。来年2月サービス終了って書いてますよ。あーちゃー。ほんまにやめるんですか。アップル信者やろ、そうなんすか。アンドロイドなんかクソやから iPhone に変えろ言うてやたら言ってくる人なんですけど。バビロンズフォール来年2月サービス終了決定って書いてます。プラチナゲームズ開発アクション RPG1 年で幕を閉じる。なんてこったい。まさかのほんまに終了でしたね。スクエニとして大外れのびっくり作品ですね。珍しいですね。ヘビープレイヤーのイブ野郎に先行。あっちゃ。これ買ってる人最悪ですね、もう終わりか言うても手放さんと。ダウンロード買った人でどないしようもないですね。プラチナゲームズってニーヤの開発メーカーでしたっけ。名前はよう聞くけど、共同開発しとったんでしょ。発売前はえらいなんかね、生放送とかようやってましたけど。あー、丸おじさんこんばんは。バビロンズホールサービス終了らしいですよ。なんか前に見たそんな宣伝文句やった。あちゃ。まさか1年でサービス終了ってびっくり仰天ですね。
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
結局買うことはなかったですけど、まあ、よっぽど売れとったらね、あれですけど、前から人がおらんとか言ってたからね。いやーでも丸おじさんあれっすね、もうじき東京ゲームショウ開幕ですね。今回もかなりいろいろ発表ありそうですけどね。明日多分あれちゃいます。龍が如くの発表会がありそうですけど。ああ、17日っすか。結構また人多そうですよね。結構遠いからね、なかなかこっちから行くんが大変で行ったことないですけどね。ああ、でも滑ったら大赤字で信頼もなくすから、流行らんかったらどうしようもないですね。流行ればいいけどね。外れるとすぐに終わってまいりますね。ああ、チャータラ。
He drew a base on balls his first time.
連日なんかどっかしらが生配信やってるみたいですけどね。東京ゲームショー。
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out toward left center. Wendell is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. White Sox will strand 3, but they're up
レフトアライブを超える最低価格。あっちゃ、あれもずっこけたっすよね。ゲームショーから生中継で。でもゲームショーといえば各メーカー美人コンパニオンさん多いですよね。ずっこけたけどプレーはできる。オンラインじゃないですよね。ようファミ通の記者がよう写真撮ってますね。多分どこのメーカーもね、美人コンパニオンが待ってはると思いますよ。よくファミ通の記者が写真撮ってあげてますからね。まああれはもう恒例のあれですけど。よいしょ。まあいろいろなんか配布もんとかもありそうですけどね。幕張メッセは遠いですな。最寄りがなんか海浜幕張駅っていうのがあるらしいですね。よいしょ。
Ready now is Willie Adames, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
あそこって確か近所に千葉ロッテの球場ありましたよね、なんかね。マリンスタジアムが。
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is eaten, he's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
生で見るのとはまたちゃいますもんね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
でもリアルイベントが3年ぶりらしいですけどね。
The 0-1 delivery, and this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
わお。
The zone, a swing and a miss. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
これは低いな。
And that one yanked just foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run
これ
things
また
full,
ボール。
3 and 2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
ああ、打ち上げた。
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Colin McHugh answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
ベヨネッタとニーアオートマタの開発メーカー。ああ、そうなんですか。かなり有名タイトルですね。ニーアはちょっとやりましたけどね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Eaton leads off first with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
カプコン辞めた人の作った会社。へえ。
Here's the 1-1.
ああ、チャー
Swing and a
タ
miss
ロ。
at a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away.
おっと。
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the
初
plate.
代
This is
社
a great
長
time
が
to put that
バイ
runner
を
on
作っ
first
た
in
人
motion.
や。へえ。バイオって三上さんでしたっけ？
He takes
ああ、入っ
strike
てる。
3 called on the fastball.
確か三上さんとかいう人やったよな。
The batter will be Luis Robert. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
三上達也。へえ。
First offering. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
That's a huge set to tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 0-2 home.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
混ざった。
Fouled off.
三上達也と三上真司。
The 2-2 one more time. Is
Ah,
a wave and a
chata.
miss. He struck him out. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back.
あーでも木曜日はね、あれ出ますよね。トリニティトリガー出ますよね。三上達也がバイを作った人で、三上真司が、ああ、逆転裁判。はいはいはい。 南達也。なんかかなり似た名前ですね。
Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. G-Man Choi will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore it is Eaton and he's got it for the first out.
現社長もカプコンにおった人。
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Laid off, but a cold
カプ
strike
コンっ
is
て
at
確
the
か
outside.
大阪の会社
No
でしたよ
runs,
ね。
2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
そうそう、大阪の会社ですわ。
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
漫画で見たことある。
The pitch.
おっと。
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
プラチナゲームズも大阪、北区にあるんですか。またとこ会社ありますね。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it.
おっ
Throw
と。
over to Abreu is in time.
いや
and
大
with it, the
阪といえ
side
ば
is retired.
UBI 大
Now
阪
the
も
Rays. They trail
梅
this
田にあ
one
りますもんね。
1-0.
あれは知らんかったんですけどね。あんなとこにあるんやと思って。UBI 大阪。
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia. First pitch coming, here it is. Garcia hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major
あと
damage with, but could
ギャ
just
ルゲ
drive
ー
it
で
up the
有
middle
名
the
な
other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
エンターグラムも梅田ですからね。
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
でも一番近いんが、アクアプラスがめっちゃ近所ですよ。歩いて行けるとこにありますからね。
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next to bat will be Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow.
Ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offer. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days.
なんかボール臭いような
I think, Matt, what makes it such a
ボール球でしたね。
changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even
あれ入ってるんや。
1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now. We'll get the
な
ball
か
in
な
play.
かなんか打てそうで打てんですね。
Hit sharply
ああ、
down.
抜けた抜けた。
And a sliding try
これは行くや
there.
ろ。
Skips by him, a base hit.
よーし
And not in time as the run scores.
ゃ。ようやく1点。
The batter number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Ah,
As he lifted
check
up in the air. This is back behind
イン
second.
フィールドフライ。
In now is Adam Eaton. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard in the
Wow.
infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those
さあ、フルカウント。
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
ああ、振っても
Laboring
うた
at。the moment.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. White Sox pick up just the 1. Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can
う
work
ん。
a wall,
まあ、と
maybe
り
a
あえ
ground
ず
ball
準備
or
だ
dive
けして、
something. Catch a gap to get this offense
ど
going.
こまで
Some
投
hits
げ
as
れ
a
るか
team
ですよ
can
ね。
start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches into the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
1-1 the count now. 2-1.
あれ
Boy,
ボー
they've
ル
been just getting shut down right here.
入っ
Then
て
a
る
while
でしょ。
they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking
普
for ways
通
to
に
make
ボー
some
ル
things
言ってる。
happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate,
これ、
something.
これも
3-1
ボール。
to him now.
入ってるんですけど。
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Late score, and this has popped up. And Mendick will be there. There's one away.
ひどい判定ですね、これ。
Next, it'll be Joey Wendell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in will be Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's nothing.
あれがストライクなんよ。
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like
う
he
ん。
is,
まあ、
he's
こ
going to
の
have a
回
pretty
ま
good.
でですね。
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Way
Yo,
bad
shot.
and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail things here, 2-0. Peter Fairbanks will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping up is Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Wow.
We're going to see him
これは入ってる。
fastball early and often.
Fastball
あーっ
shut
しゃ
out. Missed for the first
早っ100マイルって
Well, we'll see a lot of
160
these power
超
arms
え
coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love
こりゃ
watching
速い
him come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick.
おーっと捉えた。これは一旦ちゃいますか。入ってない。感じでしたね。
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Luis Robert, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
思いっきし振り遅れてますやん。
Here's the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Count all the way full to the
早っ
White Sox center fielder.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he
高
has to
速
be
進
pitching for a
か
strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. He loses him
お
on
ー際どいけど
ball
ボ
4.
ール
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit, Leury Garcia.
さあガルシアさん
Each other at the major league level.
今日はでも当たってますね2打数2安打
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
ああ下行った
Left center base hit.
おーホーム行
Bandit
く
is on his way home.
よいしょ
Safe at the plate as they push their lead to
3打
3
数
now.
3安打でしたね
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan.
見事に三遊
Put
間
those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, telling the slab he's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
ああボ
Fishing
ー
for
ルだ
that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 2-1 bends into the zone for a strike.
入ってんのある
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it
ボー
or
ル
just
と
got
思っ
fooled
た
a
け
little
ど
bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably
う
thinking
ん
of
もう
protecting
1
on
時
2
間
and 2.
か
Look,
早い
when you
な
launch a
6
ball
回で
that
1
high
時
out of
間
the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Robert at second. Garcia
構長い
is
な
over at first with 1 away.
ああ
Pitch is
詰まっ
popped
ても
up.
た
Brosseau in foul ground.
うわ
Into
取
the
った
stands. He got it. And now Nick Madrigal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a
ああ
fastball
と
at
こ
the
投げる
knees.
の
Good spot, good pitch. And it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count still at 1-2. Looking to minimize the damage here.
おっと
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air
あ
towards
あ
left
詰ま
center.
ったか
He's under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
さあ、これで変えて、17.1。こっち行こう。
Jay Spry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
スリーラン打たれて。あちゃー。今んとこ抑えてますけど、まだまだ安心できるんですね。わあ、いやらしい投げ方。あのコース投げられたら打てんですね。
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road.
ああれは手出ますな。微妙なラインを。
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
ああ、うまいこと誘う。この人のグローブえらい派手ですね。顎をかすめる感じで危ないな。派手なグローブですな。フライさん。おっと。
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Stepping in once again is Willie Adames. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with
チャイナ製グローブ。チャイナですか。おっと。
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
レイズが2位って書いてる。おっと。よいしょ。よいしょ。ダブルプレイ。ペンキをベタベタと。ちょうどダブルプレイ。これは気持ちがいい。
Ryan Thompson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter.
ホワイトソックスなのに緑の怪獣やね。それはわからん。この人もえらいお辞儀するんですね。トンプソンさん。ライアン・トンプソン。ちょっとかがんで起き上がって、おっと。 スライダーか。シンカースライダーチェンジ。
Here comes the 1-2.
おっと。マイアミマーリンズ最下位。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
ナショナルリーグセントラル。広島が1位ない。
He spoils another one and will
最
do it
下位
again.
パイレーツ。
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
よーし、誰もおらん。
On the first baseline. And that's
誰
through
もお
for
ら
a
んで
hit.
すよ。
Around first, digging for 2. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game.
ダイヤモンドバックス。
We'll see
日
now
ハ
if
ム
this game
か。
proves to be a huge turning point for him.
ワイルドカード、メッツ、ロッキーズ、パドレス、ブルワーズ。
Into the box, Tim Anderson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point.
ちょっとは、報いに行ってたから。歯報いに行ってたから。ああ。
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in 2. The 0-2 delivery.
ロイヤルズ・タイガース4対1。ああ、スイング取られた。
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down.
あ
And
あ、
that
ドジャー
appears
ス
to
勝
be
っ
the
て
case
る。
there. Now the first pitch.
よー、際どい。
Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
あら、巨人負けてますやん。
That's wide, 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 count, the pitch.
ああ、入ってる。
Thompson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not,
ああ、レフト前に落ちる。けどこれはいかね
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special
レフト
game.
前。
That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
ああ、今日ノーヒットか。アブレイユさんノーヒット。猫野郎がなんだと見てますか。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
観客騒ぐのやめろ。
The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
さあ、1点取れるか。
The 1-1. Waves
あー、
and misses for
じゃあ、
strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
Gotcha.
He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Danny Mendick. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
Gotcha.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the
昨
pitcher
日
was
の
going to try and
残り
expand his
の
zone,
魚
go to
食
a
べ
big
とか
spot,
と
and he was able to
多分
spit on
相
that
当
one.
味悪
Hopefully
なっ
he
て
gets
そう
something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it
まあ
again
どっ
on
ちにしろ
1-2.
飯がないからタイト感と
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could
さ
really
あ
blow
何
this
塁
thing
か
wide open.
Ready now for the White Sox. Luis Robert has got the bases
も
loaded
うちょ
now
い
with a
点
chance
欲
to
しいです
really do some
ね
damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through and
ああ
space
下抜けた
second
セ
ball
ン
that
ター
deep
返し
runs
セン
batted
ター
in.
返し
And that's through into center field.
2
Base
点
hit.
タイムリ
One
ー
run scores. And the runner from
こ
second
れ
is
は
in
いっ
to
た
score. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Diego Castillo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Yuri Garcia. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a
Wow.
miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day.
Looks like he's
Usually
pitching pretty
a guy you
cautiously
challenge
right
a
here,
little
but
bit more,
that
but
happens.
I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
今んとこ大丈夫
At the knees for a
か
called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
よーしさらにいける
Into center field, line drive base hit.
よっしゃ。
Long throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
連打で。
Boy, that's an
感じ
impressive
で。
send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go
今日
over.
は大当
So
たりや
every
な。
base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one
4
of the
打
strongest
数
arms in
4
the
安
league.
打やもん
But they
な。
challenged him, and it worked.
この人が打っ
Here's
て
the
ないな、
cleanup
全
hitter,
然。
Yasmani Grandal. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
おっと。
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get auto swing. At-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
ああ、これは。まあまあ、でも感じで追加点入ったから。
So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The White Sox lead this one 6-0. Andrew Vaughn will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game, hitting over the pitch. He's behind the plate. So stepping in is G-Man Choi. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
まあ、とりあえず準備だけやっといて、まあ、できたらこのままいってほしい。
Ready, here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
のとこ守ってる。
Throw on first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So next to hit is Michael Russo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch.
うわー、キワと入ってますけど、またボールかい。これがでもストライクない。あー、間違った。
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
よいしょ。
Anders out number 2. And stepping in, Francisco Mejia grounded out in his last at bat. first pitch.
Tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit. Kind of not want to get hit by that.
おー、
I can totally
低め
understand.
いっぱいか。おっ
In
と、
the air out to center field. Robert will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They still find themselves down.
ああ、ブチブチ言ってる。
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Matt Reynolds is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First offering on its way, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
あー、ノーヒットか。
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
これは変えとかんと。あー、でもおらんのか。しゃあない。
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wendell will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Adam Eaton singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Reynolds at second with 2 down. A ball and strike.
I think it's about time to
遅れても
that bat, get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Grounded down the third
おーし、
baseline.
抜ける。
A dive, but he
もう
can't
一
make
点
the
いく。
play, and it's down the left field line.
よっし
Tack
ゃ。
on another here as the runner scores from
ダ
second.
メ押
It's
し点が。
7-0.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat as he'll
Wow.
swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Here's the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. A runner on first with two away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We've played 8 full, and the White Sox are out in front 7-0.
すごいな。そんな抑えてたんや。たったの2安打って。
Matt Reynolds will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Now to the plate, here is Brett Phillips starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of
まあ
hope
このまま行ってもらいましょう。
These bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's over 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation.
さすがに投げすぎかな。ああ、変えるか。
batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Jimmy Cordero takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Set, here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To short, Anderson scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard toward the right side.
3本目のヒッ
but
ト。
it's out of his reach and into the
ああ、も
outfield.
つれてる、もつれてる。
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Drilled down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Tampa
よーし。なんとか完封。
All cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Kopech wins his third of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Yanni Chirinos couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Rays, no.